Palace are the champions, are the winning champions of the Conference League of 2025/2026, and I have to give them a round of applause. I have to. They've managed to win a trophy. Glasner, what a manager. Very, very, very highly rated in my books. He's a top class manager. He knows how to manage a team. I mean, look. Palace lost Eze and Gahey and still managed to do something. That just says it all. It just says it all. And honestly, I am so happy that they won it. Very deserved. You know, they are such a, they're just a very, how to put it in words, it's just a good, I just like Palace. I like Palace. And even though sometimes they are our Liverpool's FC kryptonite, I can admit that, but they play with such passion, and and they deserved, honestly. So they are in Europa League next season. And as you guys may already know, Glasner is definitely leaving in the summer. He is going to a different club. What club, we do not know yet, but Palace has a big job on their hands. Palace needs to, find another very, very good manager to basically keep them in Europe, keep winning trophies, keep pushing for those, FAs, Carabao Cup, because they can do it. They won the FA Cup last season, and now the Conference League this season. 2 trophies in a row for Palace, and I'm sure Palace fans are more than happy. They are more than happy, and shout out to Mateta, because he was going for that move in AC Milan, failed the medical because of his knee. He came back, didn't want to do his surgery or whatever he needed to do, and listen, it came back to the team like nothing. Top professional, and got the goal to get them a trophy, literally. But also shout out to Walton, what a player. It all came from him, the drive, the long distance shot, no one closing him down, and yeah, keeper saves but doesn't push it away, and Mateta is there. Mateta, right place, right time. So, brilliant goal for Palace. Also shout out to I believe his name is Pino. Really, really good player. Honestly, he did that one free kick where it hit the double post, and then it was like 3 posts in a row. It's crazy. At that point, Palace should have been 2 up, and then after Mateta had another chance, it should have been 3. It should have been easy 3-0. Palace battered these man. Rayo, Vallecano. They finished in 8th place in La Liga. Obviously, more than Palace, but Premier League is just levels above La Liga. So it just shows that Palace finishing 15th in the league and still managing to win a 8th place team in La Liga just says so much. So yeah, no, congrats to Palace, and let's see what they do in the summer. I feel like they have a very big summer. They need to replace Gay. They need to replace Eze. They need to replace Glasner, the manager. And let's see if they can keep some of their players. I know for a fact Walton is gone already. Loads of teams are in for Walton. Liverpool is one of them as well. I'll be more than delighted to get him. I feel like he's excellent young talent that is on the rise. So, and we need midfielders. So, definitely keeping an eye on him over the summer. And yeah, Crystal Palace makes history. Crystal Palace makes history, and I'm sure that Palace fans are gonna enjoy their night tonight and yeah, get drunk pretty much. Shout out to Rayo Vallecano's players. A few of them actually did perform and are worth a mention. Their keeper, believe his name is Augusto Balatala. He's Argentinian and yeah, honestly kept Rayo in the game today. Made 2-3 saves that were out of this world and yeah. So shout out to him. Never heard of him, but you know, did his thing. Also another one, that bold play of theirs, I believe it's called Issy Palazon. Played really well in that number 10, you know, was moving it around and was causing a bit Palace in the first half, you know, trouble. And he was a threat. But like, yeah, he shout out to those two players, man. And also last one I'm gonna shout out is their striker as well, Alemão. He's Brazilian. Never heard of him to be fair, but he was given Le Croix and well, the three CBs at the back trouble. So yeah, gotta give credit where it's due, guys. And yeah, it's just another final. So we'll see what Palace will do next year. I'm looking forward to see them in Europe. So that's gonna be interesting. Let's see if they can do something. I mean, but if they do want to do something, let me tell you this: it is not as easy as Conference League. That's for sure. Because ever since the Champions League new system, where you know you get kicked out of the group stage, and usually before you would drop to Europa League, and the same thing with Europa League would teams would drop from Europa to Conference if you didn't make it past the group stage. Now they don't, so now those competitions are a little bit more easier, which is why you're seeing smaller teams win it. But regardless of that, is you know you still have to perform. So yeah, Europa League is a step higher than Conference League. Looking forward to see how Crystal Palace deals with that, especially when it's not the same manager. My expectations aren't as high as they were this season. Obviously, mainly due to, you know, them losing two of their main players and their manager. But we shall see. We shall see. Depending on how their summer goes, I believe it could change a lot of things. And especially now that they won Conference League, listen, they are gonna cash in on this. They're gonna cash in and they're gonna need to have a pretty big summer. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have probably one of the biggest summers that they've ever had. So we shall see. But now on to the Champions League final on Saturday. PSG v Arsenal, guys. PSG v Arsenal, and let me tell you this. My predictions are PSG are going to put Arsenal in a blender. But when I say that, I don't mean it's going to be a comfy 3-0 or anything like that. Bearing in mind, I don't actually remember the last time Arsenal got battered 3-0 plus. So I believe it will be it'll be a tight game because Arsenal knows how to defend, but in terms of attacking, I feel like PSG isn't gonna really be under the cosh like that. So I feel like we're mostly gonna see PSG on the attack. So let's see how long. The question is how long can Arsenal last for? Can they last the whole game and then take it to penalties and win it that way? Who knows? Or maybe scumbag a goal or scumbag a penalty? Maybe. But if they do win, oh man, long days. That's all I have to say. Long days. But I do not believe they're gonna win. I feel like PSG are gonna batter them, gonna win, and they're gonna do a double. 2 seasons in a row winning the Champions League. So looking forward to that on Saturday. And yeah, guys, that's it for the video. Please smash a like, hype if you haven't already. Leave your comments down below who you thought your man of the match were today. For me, I'm gonna say Wharton. I think he's just an unbelievable player. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.